And welcome back to Monster Hunter World. So, uh, today, as usual, we're going to be leveling our master rank up. We need to get to at least 100 in order to get the health augments for our weaponry. And we still have some monsters on the list we haven't hunted yet that we're going to try and knock off the list.
Hey!
This reminds me, I've got the next assignment quest, so I'm just going to go quickly grab this.
How's it going? Yeah.
If I'm correct, this is against, Rathian and Nightshade Bloomu. Now, they are tempered, so there is some threat, but for the most part, these should be pretty easy. Hey, Damar. Welcome. Hey, Cinnamon. This really is just become a race between you two, hasn't it? Don't worry, Cinnamon. You'll get him Friday. You'll get him Friday. Okay. This is a really weird thought, but why do I just picture you two as fucking like Jojo and Dio walking towards each other now? Oh, you're approaching me? I don't know why do I just have that image now with you two? Yeah, I love it. Alright, so the plan for today's stream of Monster Hunter. So, I was doing some research off stream, Damar. And, in order to fully level an area of the Guiding Lands, we need to raise our master rank. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, yeah, to level up the Guiding Lands, we have to raise our hunter ranks a bit. So, we need, we need to, I believe we need to reach Master Rank 100 in order to get the areas to level 7. Yeah, so our best bet is either we farm the fuck out of the monsters in the Guiding Lands, or we do some of the event quests that give extra master rank points. Which is yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a grind. I've already unlocked the first assignment, the 49 one, and then I think the next one's like 60 something, and then last one is 99. Yeah, honestly, just going into the Guiding Lands and killing everything is probably our best bet at leveling Master Rank. Yeah. But we still have a few event quests that we can do that I think you'll enjoy before anything else. Yeah, I need to do the 49 one. I just unlocked it. So we can bash that out real quick, and then we can throw in a couple of event quests. Because there's one we're going to have to do to get you a version of this weapon that I have on my back. Trust me, we're going to need it for later. That's all I'm gonna say. But also, it's just generally a really good weapon. There's also an event quest that apparently is quite good for early game decoration farming. That we can do relatively quickly. It won't give us any of like the really high end decos, but it'll be pretty good at like getting us some more just general ones to use. Unfortunately, until Master Rank 100, we can't do the quest that gets us the high end shit. And yeah, I don't know if you've joined the lobby yet or not. Also, I should probably put some sleep resistance on because this quest has a nightshade balloon. All right. Okay, I made a sticky build for sticky bowgun because apparently that's quite good to take into the guiding lands to like farm up like master rank levels. That's because it's just very strong. And what we'll do is I think Safi should be back next week. So next week we'll do Safi Jiva. So I believe Safi should be back next week. Also, depending how we're feeling about the feeling as we go, we can give Brachia another go before we end the stream. Give her see out like how we're feeling, because we know a bit more about the hunt now, so it should be a bit easier. Nice.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, cause I think like this one will go a bit better now that we know what we're doing. For example, we know to snipe the slime off his hands. We know if he break an area, he can't re-slime it. So basically, we gotta focus on breaking parts to reduce his ability to fight us. I also have an idea that could get us a good bit of damage on him. Also, I'll call the group chat now.
Hello.
Hello.
This time you can hear me?
Yeah, you're a little quiet though.
Again.
Yeah, again. Not sure why.
What about now?
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Okay, nice.
All right, welcome. As I was gonna say, so I have a plan that could get us a fair bit of damage on Raging Brachia as well.
Hmm.
You know the little like volcanoes like bit in the flame geyser
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
volcano
yeah.
section. We could put a trap on top of that for when it erupts. And if we can get him in the trap,
Oh.
he's just stuck in the in the fire.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone do that in a video. I was like, you know what? That would actually work pretty well, getting some extra damage in on him. Because I know we can't, like, cap him, but he can be caught in traps. I know that much.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so we can use traps, we just can't cap him. So, you know.
Okay, that's great to know.
Yeah,
I could make use of that. Yeah.
indeed. Hey, James. Welcome to the stream, man. What up? How goes? How be going things for you? Maybe. Unfortunately, I can't do stuff like channel points until my channel's affiliated. Which, unfortunately, I don't know if I have the, I don't think I've met the criteria for that yet, surprisingly. I've gotten, like, most of the criteria, but, like, the last one is looking difficult. Yeah. Like, I've got the follower, and I've got the, overall stream hours. The last criteria I need is, average watch time. Which, unfortunately, I think I still just don't quite have enough yet. I think you need at least a 3-person average average viewer count for at least a month. Or something like that. So for a month, you need at least an average of 3, like, people, like, average of 3 viewers. For, like, for the last, like, criteria. Yeah, I just, you know, yeah, I probably don't help myself with the fact that I just do whatever the fuck I like. I mean, granted, I do end up playing some of the popular games, but it's because it was something I already planned to play to begin with.
Oops. Nice one.
Yeah. Maybe if I can get it. Then again, I'm not, like, I'm assuming it would be a racing game or something. I honestly, I'm not a massive racing game person. And also, I don't even know if I would be able to get that on PC. Yeah. That's fair. I don't know if I will, just because, as I... It doesn't feel like something I would play anyway, and I don't like just throwing money at, like, things for, like, random one-offs, unless it was something I already planned to grab. If that makes sense. Like, these occasional, like, horror game I've played on stream that's, like, has ended up being a one-off, but they weren't super expensive. And normally it's like, well, it's already on brand for what I end up doing on stream anyway. So we're pretty like backed up for a while on that, on story stuff. We have Yakuza that's currently going on Friday. We have Judgment and Lost Judgment, which are not Yakuza games, but they're in the same universe as Yakuza. And I've heard they're very good, so I've got those. We've got the Persona 3 remake that came out recently. We've got Persona 5. I don't know if they're going to do a remake of Persona 4, so I'm kind of waiting to see if, just in case on that one. And I would have loved to do God of War Ragnarok, but of course at the moment it's got the PSN requirement, so just out of context, like just out of principle, I'm refusing to grab it until that is not a requirement anymore, just out of principle. I am stubborn as as a mule. Now, the real thing to keep me from the PSN is the fact that they're making it a forced requirement, and also the fact that it's really easy to hack and has been hacked multiple times. So I'd rather not risk having my information hijacked, you know? At least not with something super easy. Especially when it's something that wasn't even needed for the game anyway and is just there for some reason. Yeah. I've spoken about it a few times on stream, the PSN stuff, and all I can think of is some shareholder or executive at Sony has got it in their head that, about subscription numbers, and now Sony are just throwing it into everything to try and please that shareholder or something. That's all. That's what I think it is, because there's no way they would, be willingly be sabotaging themselves to this degree if it wasn't like a demand from a shareholder. Because the forced PSN stuff is basically harming them, because one, less places to sell the game, which means they can make less sales as a whole, and it turns away people that would have bought the game on PC because they don't want to set up a PSN account. One, out of principle, the fact that it's a fucking forced mandatory thing. Again, I might have been, if it wasn't forced mandatory and it wasn't the fact that it gets hacked pretty much weekly. Okay, it's not exactly that bad, but it gets hacked a lot. If it wasn't for those things, I might have considered it if it wasn't the fact that one, it's fucking mandatory for the game, and everything else. Yeah, maybe, James. But yeah, it's just the usual stuff. Because unfortunately that means I will probably not be playing God of War Ragnarok, at least not until they remove it as a requirement. And unfortunately that means I won't be playing the Until Dawn remake that's come out or is coming out, which is also a shame because I've been fucking waiting for Until Dawn to come to PC so I can play it. And I was fucking heartbroken until it had a fucking PSN requirement as well. Well, until they remove that, I guess I'm not playing the Until Dawn remake. It's a shame, 'cause I was looking forward to doing that for Spooky Month when I heard it was coming. But my only hope is that they eventually do remove it as a requirement later when they realize that it's basically just fucking them over, forcing it in. But who knows? And again, they might also just dig in their heels and refuse to back down to gamers.
It's Sony, so I would count with that one.
It's probably gonna be that one, just dig in the heels and refuse to back down. But I mean, we've made it very clear we will take our money other places.
It's like Sony is not used to Steam community.
Yeah.
They don't they don't let themselves get fucked.
You say that, but look at Helldivers 2. They backed down on that one real quick.
Oh yeah, because PC players didn't like that shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean, and it's also the thing of, you don't try and, screw with the people that are paying you, the people that are actually buying your games and shit. Which means, we've made it very clear, we will take our money other places, if you, if you give us the reason to. That said, there probably will still be a bunch of people that will play those games, will play Ragnarok and Until Dawn, without caring about the whole PSN stuff, just because, well, they want to play the game.
I don't know anyone like that.
Oh no, it won't be there probably will be people that will, but yeah, a vast majority are not happy about the forced PSN.
I mean, I don't know anyone. Meanwhile, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, that's
I couldn't resist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guilty.
Fair
I admit it.
Yeah. That's it. I'm mostly doing it out of for me, it's mostly out of principle. I don't force stuff like that in the game. Especially when it doesn't actually give any benefit in the game, and it actively puts people at risk.
Yeah, it's actually super useless.
Yeah. Exactly. All setting up a PSN thing does for people on PC who don't own a PlayStation is just put your data at risk for when it inevitably gets hacked again.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said before, anyone who was gonna buy a PlayStation would have had a PlayStation by now.
Yeah, that's right. That's super real. I don't think people will be buying
Yeah, like
the PlayStations now.
it's just funny because actual quote from like a Sony higher up, their plan is to release games on PC and then entice PC players to buy the console to play the sequel. I was like, you do realize the crowd you're talking to, right? why would
I think they don't.
why would PC players would not accept the downgrade? That is
Okay,
like
PC
buying.
players already waited for like 4 to 3 years to
Yeah.
play the first game, so they will wait another.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you won't entice the PC crowd to like buy your console just to play the sequel to a game.
Yeah.
We are
exactly.
patient, and we have plenty of other games we can play.
Yeah.
We don't like care about waiting multiple years for the game to inevitably come to PC.
Because we all know it will come to PC.
It will. I mean, it's just
There's
losing
too
money
much
if you
money.
if you don't put
Yeah.
the games on PC.
There's too much money they would lose if they don't do it. So.
Yeah. And we already know like more game studios are turning away from like exclusives because it's just costing
Yeah.
them money. Like
And
Square
also
Enix have
it-
basically said they're done with like doing exclusives.
Yeah.
And other game studios are gonna do the same eventually.
And also Xbox did a lot against PlayStation exclusive when they added PlayStation games to their system. Like you can play anything, even PC games.
Yeah,
That helped a lot, I think,
yeah.
to
And-
open.
And it's like I said,
Yeah.
also like with the PC crowd, why would we willingly like accept a downgrade on the console to play one game
Actually.
on our primary thing? That's the
Like-
thing. Like, granted, yes, consoles have gotten stronger, but PCs have also been getting stronger every year, and basically a
PCs
console is
yeah.
more or less a downgrade to a proper PC.
Consoles are great for people that don't have that much money and don't like understand the system, so they don't have to worry about upgrading and making it compatible.
Yeah, which I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
for those who
And it's
already
not
like
hard.
have made the jump of getting their first PC, because it's always the first
Yeah.
PC that is the most difficult one.
Yeah, just
Because
scariest. and
it is a like the first one is always a massive like time like jump.
yeah, it's always really stressing and so much information you need to learn.
Yeah, but once you've made the jump and got your first PC, every one that follows becomes easier.
Yeah, you can't get back.
Yeah. Well, for one, it's easier to save up the money for like your next PC because a good one, as long as you take care of it, can last you easily multiple years.
Yeah, I think about six, even 7, because my old PC
So
lasted
if you want
7
to
years
push it
and
to
I
its
had no
limit, you
problem.
can even go 8.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like, and I lasted 7 years with medium low, like medium low end when I got it for the first
Yeah,
time,
exactly.
and I still lasted so long. So if you get like high end ones, you can last even 10, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could probably get to 10 if you go like proper high end. Like
Yeah,
top
if you
specs
bought
on
like
it.
I don't know 3090, you were good.
Yeah, exactly.
You're way
You're
too good.
good. You could easily get if you go for like the proper like high end top of the range stuff, you could easily hit
Yeah.
10. And it's just the thing there is like, yeah, and the thing is in that 10 or whatever, you can easily save up enough for your next PC.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like,
For another high end, yeah.
yeah, for another high end. Because eventually unfortunately you will have to eventually upgrade the PC to the next
Oh, yeah.
another one up as specs get higher, games will ask more higher end, and eventually it will just get
Yeah.
to the point where you won't be able to play the game without like upgrading. But that's also an argument against console, because the same thing happens at console. Every couple of years you got a new one that you have to buy, and
Yeah.
one of them don't let you play old games on them without
But
having to buy them.
when I look at it, I see that consoles last a lot less than PCs.
Yeah,
Like a lot less.
they last a bit longer if they have like backwards compatibility, but that's being done away with very slowly, so they can resell you the game later.
Yeah.
Instead of like,
But like the
Yeah.
strength of the system is it gets old really quick, I think.
it does, yeah.
Because even the new games that like after I don't know 2 years on the new console, the new
Yeah.
games are getting more demanding, so even the new console can't run them.
Exactly, yeah.
Whereas PC, you're good to go.
Yeah,
As long as the game is optimized,
yeah.
which is not lately, but that's different problem.
Yeah, but that one's more on the game developers than
Yeah.
the PC. It's them not not checking their game to make sure it actually will run
But at
without
least it
turning your
gets
PC
most
into
of
a
the
fucking
time.
sauna.
Yeah. But actually, I've been thinking about like not. I've been thinking about getting a handheld for when I'm at cottage or traveling because I can't take my
Oh yeah,
PC.
handhelds are still viable just because they're portable.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about the Steam Deck because it's PC but
Yeah,
in
it
hand,
basically
and I
allows you to play
saw
Steam
it's really
games
good.
on the go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I saw it's really good performance and stuff like.
Yeah.
It's really
I
great.
think the only console I have at the moment that isn't my PC is I have a Switch for when I
Yeah.
go out. Just because I am a big Nintendo fan.
Yeah,
And
I
Nintendo's
wanted
the
to
only
play
company that's
FIFA.
probably never going to put their games on PC.
Oh yeah,
Let's be real about that.
they won't do that. Yeah.
Nintendo is the only, like, I mean, it would be so much money because there's clearly people who want like to play Nintendo games, and if they put like even their old, like their really old shit on PC, there would be a bunch of people buying them.
Yeah, most definitely.
But Nintendo most likely will never put their
Yeah,
shit on PC.
Nintendo is Nintendo. They gatekeep everything they have.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, like, because
Yeah.
it's not like some consoles where it's like, oh, but it can be played on another console. Like with Nintendo stuff, that like, if you want to play Nintendo games, you need to have a Nintendo console.
Yeah, actually.
Because it's not like it's not a case of like, oh, like this one's on PlayStation and Xbox but not PC, but it can still be played if you have one of the other two. It's like, no, if you want to play a Nintendo game, you need a Nintendo console. And then Nintendo have been putting up their really old games on the eShop as well, so they even have some of the old stuff.
Oh yeah, which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so I have a Switch, but that's like the only console I really have these days.
Which is totally like understandable. To have something on the
Yeah.
go.
I mean, I mostly got the Switch to play Smash Brothers. It's like the primary reason I bought a Switch.
Yeah. Which I understand.
Yeah.
Because there are some fun games on Nintendo actually. Like the most of the party games I really like. But
yeah,
I don't
they
have
got
any
like Mario
friends.
Party and Mario Kart and all that.
Yeah, which is I think it's great, but you need friends.
Oh yeah, you need friends for that.
The main problem with every game.
Yeah.
You need friends.
you need friends. For sure. I have been tempted to try and like get set up like a way to stream games from my Switch, because then I could start doing some Nintendo games on stream.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
I wanna see you rage in Mario Kart. I need to see that.
I don't know if I would play stuff like Mario Kart because I don't really have Nintendo Online, so I wouldn't be able to do the online play. But I would love to play like some of the more recent Zelda games, some the new Mario game, new Kirby game. I would love to play Metroid Prime on stream because I know it's the remaster, and Metroid Prime 4 has finally been like actually like properly shown. Because at the most recent Nintendo Direct, they actually showed gameplay of 4. Only very briefly though, like, but we at least have something more than just a logo. like we had that for like 4 or 5 years. Alright. I'm gonna look to see what event quests we have that we could do. Okay. We're gonna do this quest because we get a ticket from this one to craft a specific type of weapon. Now, the weapon will not be stronger than what we're currently rocking, but we're gonna do this so we can unlock it as a layered weapon thing for you.
Okay.
Because I think you will love how these look.
You got my attention.
Yeah.
And how many tickets do we need? Is it
I
free
don't, I
or
don't
two?
know yet.
Oh,
We'll probably have to do 2 runs of this anyway to craft to get one of them. But but getting the tickets will just unlock them as a thing we can look at.
yeah. Actually, before the stream, I did the Wiggler quest,
Hmm.
but I realized it just for the helmet itself, that the layered one is under another quest.
Yeah.
But I need the Wiggler.
Oh yeah.
So
we
for
need
now,
we
I
need
have
to
Kuliak.
wiggle.
Oh yeah.
I love like putting the Wiggler helmet on the Oregon armor. It's like a fucking a Wiggler piloting a mech suit. Yeah. So this quest should be. So this quest is just defeat a normal Baroth. This should be pretty easy.
Okay.
Like we fought Frostfang, so this one should seem way more tame in
I
comparison.
thankfully fought some of Barevs before. Barevs,
Yeah.
I mean.
Another event one to get the type of weapon I have on my back right now. We will have to do the Tempered Frostfang because it gives like special tickets for these weapons.
Okay.
It's also how we get Frostfang Barioth armor. So apparently you need the tickets for that armor.
Okay.
And it's worth getting them because it has one of the best headpieces for where we are in the game. So for example, your build would be Young Garuga legs, Frostfang Barioth head, and then Velkhana for the rest of it.
Hmm.
Yeah. That or it will be Raging Bracky stuff if we can farm him, but we're not anywhere near at a point we can farm him. I'll be surprised if we can actually get a kill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can farm him here.
Yeah,
That's a real far away still.
yeah. I don't think we're gonna be able to farm him. If we can get Raging Bracky's weapon, then yeah, because his weapons will basically be our end game weapon all the way up until the final boss. With the exception being the guy before him. But I'll explain that when we get there. But yeah, no, but more often than not, Raging Bracky's weapon will be our endgame weapon until we literally beat the final boss.
Hmm.
At which point it will be his weapon. And I said, even after we beat the final boss of the story, I don't think we're done like playing Muscle because we can easily we can dedicate entire streams to fighting that guy. Because I'm still not convinced we're gonna beat him in one stream. You know what I mean?
You sure about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Even with Corby, I doubt we're gonna beat the final boss in one stream.
Yeah. Considering I just died, so yeah. He seems a little faster than before.
Don't know. To be fair, it could also be like with last stream, we were fighting a monster that was noticeably so fast and aggressive that every other monster just felt like slow motion when we were done.
Oh yeah.
Because after the
Might
speed
be,
of
yeah.
Raging Bracky, everything else felt like it was going in slow motion.
It's really true. Bracky was something. Oh, sorry.
Very nice. Get that tail.
I want it. Attack me. Not like that.
I need to look up what elemental weaknesses Raging Bracky has. I actually don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter much to me with my weapon, Great Sword. But it would still be good information to have for future weapons. Stop
Oh, yeah.
pouncing!
See, that's what I was talking about.
You literally just did 4 pounces back to back.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
another one.
really does just love pouncing, doesn't
He's bouncing most of the time.
he? Yeah. True.
Can you just let me parry you? At least once.
I already know, like, the tempered frost thing isn't it? Like, take a little bit of adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
But especially because, like, he's tempered, so he'll do more damage, so... I think when we do the tempered Frostfang quest, we'll definitely have to make sure we bring full ice resistance.
Yeah.
Because it will definitely help a lot with dealing with him. Nice. Alright, we broke one of the arms, so that should cut down his pouncing a bit. Or at least, like, make it after a pounce, we have an opening. Oh, we got the other arm, too.
Nice. He's gonna be real bad now.
Yep. Okay. Nice.
Ah. Please let me parry you. I want to show off my
Ow.
skills.
Yep. The skills you have been honing. Yeah. Basically, we're gonna do the tempered Frostfang though. Besides the fact that it unlocks his armor, which again, his headpiece is fucking ridiculous, and we will definitely want it. Is we need a really good ice weapon for one of the future hunts.
Mhm.
And our best bet is either Frostfang Barioth's longsword for you, or the Kajar Ice Longsword, but that requires us to farm Kolteroth. Unless you already have it.
I can look if I have it, but I don't think I have any of the higher tier.
Yeah.
I have just the basic ones, I think.
Oh, we upgrade them to the basic. Used to be. It's basically, yeah, you get the basic rank of Kolteroth stuff, and then there's an event quest to fight a master rank Kol, and you use the parts from that to upgrade them to master rank.
I see.
Yeah. It also unlocks master rank Kolv armor, which the legs for that is actually really good.
Hmm.
Basically, think of it, it's basically the exact same as the young Garuga legs, except it's crit boost rather than crit eye as the skill.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're basically identical.
Okay. That's good.
Same goes to Raging Brachy's legs, but it's weakness exploit instead of crit eye. Yeah, so young Garuga, Raging Brachy, and Koltrov are basically tied for the best leg slot in the game. Which is impressive. That they're all like, that all three of them are tied for that slot. Now I would say Koltrov's come out slightly more just because, again, assuming we're using the final boss's armor, we will have weakness exploit and crit eye basically at max level. Or near enough max level. So Koltrov's take the slight advantage there of like being able to get us the crit boost.
No, he just doesn't want to jump on me.
Yeah, he just doesn't.
Can you...
If you want to try and practice your parrying, there is actually Deco we can craft in the Melder right now called Diversion, which I think... actually, hold on. No, not diversion. Provoke, which basically increases the likelihood the monster will attack you. It's good for like lances to make tank sets, where it's like you just sit there and take the monster's aggro. But it's also good for longsword because you can use it to like set up parries, because you're more likely for the monster to actually go for you.
I just accidentally parried the shard, but with the double hit, I think that can't parry.
Nice. Slightly too slow. Ow.
Yes, I'm healing. Come on, get after me. I did it!
Nice.
Finally! Oh, I can sleep.
Ow.
Ooh. I wasn't looking.
I'm surprised he's still going.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've broken every part of him that's breakable.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he is still fighting.
He's just dripping, but still not limping. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, we can go for another wall bang.
Working on it.
Nice.
Ah, finally.
Oh, there we go.
I've actually learned some things from the last time.
Oh.
I was hunting a little and I learned that I can follow up the combo when I do the spirit slashes to charge the spirit one. Then I can do on the end I can do the sheath and double slash and I can continue fighting.
Yeah.
I was so happy when I found out. I was like, oh, that's what he was doing. Oh. And then I learned in the jumping slash. I don't know how it's called. like when you go down and do
Oh,
the
Helmbreaker.
oh yeah, that you can in the air when you aim your camera and click left click, you can even rotate the way you're striking down,
Yeah.
which
You
I
can
also did it now.
You can also immediately go into Special Sheep after it.
Oh.
Yeah. Longsword. Okay, so I think Fest tickets are the name of the things we need.
Yeah.
So
Seems like-
now we should be able to view the weapons. They're called the Guild Cross weapons.
Yeah. Okay.
So you won't have to go to like the big tree. They should just be there at the crafting menu. So you shouldn't have to like open up the full monster tree to to look at them. That you just go to the forge weapon and they should be at the very bottom of the list.
Oh, there's another weapons here. How did you say the name?
Guild. Guild.
Oh yeah, Guild Palace Rapier. Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Oh la la.
Yep.
Hello. Okay, we need two. That's nice.
Yep.
Yo 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 yo.
Yep.
And we need this one for a quest, you said?
No, it's just something to unlock for Laird.
Oh, okay.
The one we need for a quest is against Frostfang Barrioth.
Oh
Which
yeah.
I think you need 3 tickets for that one.
Oh yeah, I've also got some max potions
Ooh,
from
nice.
last time. I have 60 now, and I got 6 ancient so far.
Very nice.
I didn't want to like wait for the how it's called ingredients, so I melted them from stuff I didn't need.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't need it.
Well, we'll find out. But yeah, nah, I stockpiled my max potions like in an early game.
Hmm.
Sometimes I could probably craft a bunch. There we go.
Can we capture in the area, or is it strictly to kill the monster?
Oh, for this one.
Hmm.
We can capture this one, yeah.
Okay, so more grab a trap for it.
Yeah.
Might
The
be
trap slot
faster.
should be pretty worth it.
And I need Gratium ore. That's where I can get that.
I believe we get Gracium ore from any of them. I think any of the mining pots drop it, but I know they drop in the Hoarfrost.
Hmm. Okay. Ooh. All ready for this one.
Yeah. So this is a Temper Frostfang, so we gotta play slightly safer because he will hit hard.
Okay. Oh yeah, let me just get the resistance for the first.
Yeah. If you haven't eaten yet, I would eat for for elemental resistance. I unfortunately
Yeah.
have, so I did not eat for the resistance. I am gonna be in trouble.
eat in the hunt so I don't take your time. Hmm.
I'm just gonna jump to a camp to get some hot drink.
Yeah, me as well. And I need to eat something. Elemental resistance.
Yep.
Oh. I should be ready then.
Yep. So funny enough, where we got dropped by the birds is actually pretty close to where he spawns.
Oh, and I've also learned something about Monster Hunter.
Oh.
I found out that they have a free DLC of high definition textures.
Yeah.
I've been playing the whole time without it and I didn't know. So I downloaded like after the stream and god damn,
Yeah.
it's really an upgrade. Have you been playing with it the whole
Yeah.
time?
Of course. I mean, it's free.
Might destroy your little leg.
Yep. Alright, so we definitely want to try and break his face, because that will weaken his ice attacks.
Okay. Oh no, it's this one. I forgot.
Yeah.
I I ran in it again. Uh oh.
Yeah, we gotta be wary of the ice.
Come on. Is there any sneaker ammo? Okay.
Yeah, it's like one pile of rocks. It's kind of difficult to see.
I got something. Okay, never mind. He enraged, nice.
Yep. Oh, this is about to hurt. Ow.
Oh! Just teleported. What the f-
Yep. Alright. Time to sharpen. Very nice. I will say, like, following, like, us from, like, when we very first started this to now, like, documenting, you can definitely see, like, the improvement in your gameplay.
I'm glad you say that, because it's kind of weird to say it myself, but I think I see the improvement, definitely.
Yeah, especially if we look at it from, like, the beginning. Because, like, for example, you're doing the wall spots more often. Like, you're pulling off parries pretty often. Yeah. You've definitely got it into the flow of the game,
Yeah, I think that's true.
which is good.
I feel good about it, about my gameplay, which I think is
Yeah.
good enough for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, I was gonna say like I say, but I don't think I've ever said this. But Monster Hunter's, you could argue Monster Hunter's like a rhythm game. Each monster, like once you learn like how monster fights, it's just following them on like on how they move. So you could argue Monster Hunter's just a rhythm game.
It's not actually like far from the truth.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah. Yeah, because each monster like follows its own rhythm and how it moves, and it's just learning to like flow with them. Also, a trick that we could use against this guy that, if you pop, is you can potentially pull off a double parry on him.
Oh really?
Yeah, so when he enrages, he does that pounce twice. If you do a normal parry on the first pounce, you can get into special sheath, and special sheath parry the second pounce. If you're like quick enough. So you could potentially get a double parry off, which, if you can pull it off, will look sick as hell. As to set yourself up for a normal parry very easily, do you know how to, I don't know if you're playing controller or keyboard and mouse.
On keyboard.
Okay, I think it should be just right click. It should like feel like you do like a little stab.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stabby.
Yeah, if you
That's
you
like
can
the
use,
normal attack was the stab one.
yeah,
like this.
so you can use that to immediately go into a normal parry. Because the condition to do a normal parry is just you have to have done an attack. It doesn't say, it doesn't say which type of attack.
Oh, that's why I did it with the double slash.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can basically go into parry after any attack.
but the timing must be more difficult, no?
Kind of, yeah. Well, if you're not already attacking, then yeah, it can be very easy to forget to throw out like the little stab when you're not attacking to go into the normal parry.
Okay, so I can do an attack. The step one, I think, is because it's the fastest
Yeah,
attack.
the stab's the fastest
Okay.
attack you have, so it makes sense it would be like the main one you use.
So I shouldn't be doing the super slash all the time for parries.
Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah, you should probably you should be utilizing normal parry more often. Plus the special
okay.
one does more damage. The normal parry helps build spirit gauge as well. Because if you land the hit from the normal parry, you can immediately go into the spirit slash,
Oh,
which
okay.
will give you a gauge. Yeah, so normally with longsword you want to do normal parries to build up your gauge, and when you're at red is when you want to start doing the special sheath parry for the damage.
Okay.
And then you just kind of cycle between the two, depending on if you have gauge or not. That's it. It's just learning like little intricacies of the weapons.
Okay, this was an attack. He just walks.
Yep, he just walked.
I get he's big and heavy. Well, now it's all over again with the parries then.
Yeah.
Because I already made a habit of clicking the sheath and then doing it. Now I
And
need
it's
to
not bad
unlearn
having
it
to
again.
like have like going into the sheath. Basically, all it does just mean like at the start you do like normal parries
Yeah.
to build up your gauge, and then you just go back to doing the sheath when you're in red gauge.
Yeah. I got the gem from the tail. Nice.
Very nice.
That's my luck for the rest of the
Yeah,
story,
that's
I
your luck
guess.
for the rest of the night. It's all downhill from here.
See, that's one grancer. Needs 2 more.
Yep.
Or 3, not sure.
There is a mining node outside his cave, which that should probably have respawned by now. So when he heads there to rest and we cap him, you can mine it. You can mine it there.
Oh yeah, thank you. This will be more difficult than I thought.
Yeah. Well, like I said, he is tempered, so he does more damage. So-
I mean the normal parry.
Oh, normal parry is what you're talking about.
The
Yeah.
monster so far is not that bad actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
You said it, he did that. Yeah.
I deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say the normal parry has a more forgiving window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just need to learn the speed of the attack.
Yeah. Yeah, but it should definitely be easier to land normal parries compared to the special sheep parry. Slinger ammo. Is there any slinger ammo around here?
I don't see anything. Oh yeah, here.
Ooh, nice.
Oh. Now stop jumping, please.
Got it. Okay, let's try and lead him over here a bit more.
I think he's too far, maybe. This should be nice. Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm speed.
Yeah, we went. You went zooming.
Okay, then I'm gonna zoomingly die on. Not the best taxi.
But I believe you'll need at least 3 tickets to make the weapon and 1 ticket to make the helmet. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Okay.
other piece of the armor past that is up to you on if you want to get. But yeah.
And we get tickets from this one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the tickets for what we need for his armor and the weapon we're going for are only from this guy.
Okay.
But it has to be this specific version of the hunt, so we can't do like the normal Frostfang.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Oh, we can cap
I don't know
him.
if he was limping or not.
He's got the skull,
Didn't notice.
so we can cap him.
He's got it? Okay, so I'm gonna cap him.
Yep, so go ahead. I'll
I don't
finish it up here.
see the skull yet.
Yeah, I was doing this hunt a little bit yesterday, so I've got a higher research on him.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, no. So once we get back to Celiana, go look at Frostfang's armor. Because we should have unlocked it now. And you should be able to make Frostfang's weapon as well.
I hope so.
Yep.
Let's see how it looks.
Well, it depends how many tickets you got, I guess.
I think I got only 2 for now,
Okay.
which should be enough for one piece.
Yeah.
Okay, first rank armor. Let me see.
Want something making?
Oh, yeah, it reminds me of something.
Yeah. Yeah. But,
Which one you said is the good one?
look at the headpiece of the beta set.
Beta set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The 2 crit eye, 1 punishing draw, a 4 slot, 2 slot, and a 1 slot. Fucking glorious.
Okay, so I wanted that. Okay.
Yep. Any other bits of the armor you're welcome to grab, but you only really need the helmet to get the punishing draw.
Okay.
And of course we got the Ongaruga legs, so we got some of the best pieces. So now it's just figuring out the body armor and like waist, which, assuming you want Frostcraft, will be Valkana.
Let's see what I have. Oh, stun effect with raw attacks. Oh,
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. As you can imagine, that is an essential skill for longsword,
Hmm.
considering, you know, almost all your attacks are draw attacks. Because of the special sheath.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see that. That's nice.
Yep.
So I got that. I have Volcana. I still have the Volcana skin skill. That's good.
Yep, so Frostcraft, I believe.
Should be that.
Yep. Yeah, so now, if you hit the head with your draw attacks, you have a chance to knock the monster out,
Hmm.
which can give you some surprise openings for damage. It's not a huge amount of stun damage, but the fact that it gives you the ability to helps.
Hmm.
And it does benefit from Slugger, but if you're gonna invest in Slugger, you may as well go like for the Slugger secret.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did I forget to eat? I forgot to eat. Alright then.
Oh, there's a camp right nearby, so it's
Yep.
okay.
I'll just go there.
I'm gonna mine the few crystals here. Oh. Okay. That's a great start.
Yep. I have no idea what just happened there. Ow.
Fuck! I waited too long.
Yep. I ran out of stamina.
I need enraged.
Yep. We would have got the wall splat if I hadn't run out of stamina there. I can tell you got hip checked.
It bothers me a lot because the hip check was the one I always parried when I was fighting him.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, the hip check is pretty telegraphed.
Yeah, it was the easiest one.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
We both had the exact same reaction when we saw the ground shaking.
Nice.
Yep.
Hope this works.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't forget the tail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Fucking Bambaro time, apparently. Bambaro time. Oh, careful.
Nice. Wow.
Bambaro got fucked.
Mm-hmm. Heavily.
Yep.
No. Still no skull?
No skull. But I imagine he's not far off.
Yeah, he must be close.
Ow.
Nice. That was sick. I
Yeah.
finished the combo into parry. Oh!
Very nice. Oh, limping, which means we can cap him.
Nice. I forgot to take trap.
I have
You
trap.
have one. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna get the trap.
I misclicked.
It's okay.
One more signature. Alright, I've put the tranks on him, so he should be capped as soon as you put the trap down.
Nice. Hmm. My life was passing through my eyes as I placed it and nothing happened. I was like, oh no, I fucked up. Oh, I got 3 tickets.
Ooh, nice.
It's really good. And
Yeah.
another gem. I'm a lucky bastard now.
Yep.
Oh, I got Element Master. That's something new. I never got that one.
Hmm. I mean, it makes sense. You're probably proccing blast on him a few times.
Yeah. I really like this Vijima weapon I got.
Yeah. Now that you've got those tickets, you should be able to craft the weapon. Let me find the name. Glacial, I believe. Let me just double check. Oh no, for you, yeah, okay. For your longsword, it's the Adura. Yeah, Dolaria. I'm trying to say the fucking name. Yeah.
Is the name of the longsword or the category?
Name of the longsword.
Oh, okay. Then it should be somewhere down, right?
Yeah. I think, yeah. It'll actually be near the top, funny enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Adularia Edge?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh. Sexy weapon.
Yeah. Alright, now we've got that
Did-
ready.
Okay,
Next bit.
someone corrupted.
Alright, our next bit now is just raise our master ranks.
Oh, nice. So let's go do that.
Yep.
I
Alright.
like the weapon.
Yeah.
So we gonna do some events, or you want to guiding lands? Just farm there.
Good question. I'm still not sure what the fastest actual method is. If it's guiding lands or, events. So,
Can you somehow see the amount of XP it gives from the events, or it's
I don't
visible?
know.
My guiding lens, I think you might be higher, but I have the Tundra on level 5, so I should be able to have the Stygian Zinogre as well. And I have the better versions of Legiana already.
Nice.
And then I have level 4 of the Coral
Yeah, my
Highlands.
Coral Highlands are at level 4.
Yeah, I remember you said we need those as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And then Wildspire and Elder's Recess. Oh yeah, that one is on level 3.
Yeah. I think for like at least in terms of like farming mastering via guiding lands, the Tundra and Elder's Recess are the ones we want to go for. Certainly the Elders, because it gives access to the bulk of the Elder Dragons and the Metal Rats, which are one of the categories of new monster you haven't faced yet.
Let me just I'm gonna get something to drink real quick before we start. Be right back.
Hey Emily, how you doing? How are we today? I like the goat emote. We're just waiting on my friend to get back, and then we'll be jumping into our next hunt.
I have returned.
Hey, welcome back.
Let's do this.
Yep. That's good to hear. Also, yeah, you know, something about like your name gave me the idea you're an artist. Alright, I'm opening up the guiding runs.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thanks, Emily. Yeah, the stream's been going pretty good so far. Yeah. Oh, hi Sarah. Welcome to the stream. I am doing good. How are you? That's good to hear. Okay. I'm thinking of going after this Anjanath. Stream's been going good. Currently, we're just focusing on trying to raise our master rank. Scrolling the server. Which server? If I can ask. See here, man. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Because you know, message for me is like, you got drop your Discord. Actually, I was scrolling the the server and I saw that you did it. Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, I'm not giving I'm not giving my Discord. But yeah, no. Yeah, you might be right there, Emily. Might could be a bot. I mean, it might not, but the immediately asking for my Discord would fill me with confidence. The grammar, I want to see. Yeah, it might be a bot. The grammar is not. But also, I never mentioned anything about like wanting to see the artist work. Wait, I am just gonna like I am just gonna mention that just now. I do not just give my Discord out, and I have had
Oh.
Oh, he just dug down. But also, I will say this now, as well. Now, I don't appreciate too much people coming in to like advertise. Like, I don't appreciate like people coming to advertise their art as well, especially when it like wasn't asked. Pretty sure that's just a bot. I will say that I never know how to like handle like stuff like this when it happens. I never know how to fucking handle it. probably right, yeah. That's it. Like, normally the bots are very obvious. But, like, cause, yeah. That is actually the first bot I've seen that has actually, like, put more than just one random message. That's probably what threw me off about it. But, yeah, when you mentioned it, yeah. But, you never know, it could just be someone being, like, weird about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't, like, immediately jump to, like, the, you know, to, like, my usual bot response of ban. Yeah, so normally, like, the bots I see are, like, the buy followers at, you know, www.totallynotavirus.com. You know? Like, they're pretty blatant. I will admit, the bad grammar, like, was also a bit of a hint that was probably a bot. But it could also just be someone who has, like, that who... But it could also be someone whose English isn't the first language. Yeah, exactly, yeah. They all tend to have the same pitch and stuff. You know, that was the first, like, assuming that is a bot, it's the first one I've seen where it's like, they've actually, like, put more than one message. So that's why I didn't want to immediately go to the bot assumption. But stuff about the message wasn't adding up, which was probably the other hint that it was probably a bot. Got him. Ow. Ah, okay. Try to give that a try. Yeah, I'll give that a try for, you know, like, for next, like, bot that isn't immediately, like, obvious. That's it, how you enjoying the stream so far, Emily? Since this is, like, your, like, I think this is your, I'm pretty sure this is, like, your first, like, stream of ours. You know, that'd be great. Oh, when did we cut the tail off?
Yes, I was working on it the whole
Yes.
time. I like the tails.
Yep.
Nice.
Lots of explosions. This is the Michael Bay loadout.
Do you wanna capture or kill?
We get more points for capturing, sure. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna quickly pop back to the camp to restock, and then
Same.
I guess we go for the next monster. Which I'm guessing will be Volgar Anjanath. Given that I'm assuming he has only just arrived.
And he's right next to the camp, so.
Yeah. Ah, you're planning to play Monster Hunter. Well, I definitely say to give it a go. They're very fun games. I'm a Monster Hunter veteran, and my friend Damar here, this is his first Monster Hunter game, so we've been doing a playthrough on stream together. But they are really fun games. Okay, he's going into the tundra, so I need some hot drink to not lose my stamina there. Yeah. I also know a fair bit about the lore and world building of the series, as well as like some bits about the monsters, like biology and ecology and all that. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Life has ways of like throwing like wrenches into people's plans. But I'm assuming you're enjoying your role, your thing as an artist. Oh.
Can we keep him?
Yeah, no, so if there's anything you want to know about Monster Hunter, you're welcome to ask. If I can sell more people on this series, I will. Yeah, I got fucking stopped on by this guy.
I thought he was going to attack me.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. It's good to see. It's good to hear you're enjoying your new client and all that. But yeah, no, unfortunately, with the internet, there's bots fucking everywhere, and they definitely like built some trust issues. Oh, they're surfboarding.
And I'm misusing every second of it. He's too slow. Ooh, no, 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 no. Let's go.
Yeah, I did notice the whisper. Obviously, I can't reply to it just yet, but I did want to mention, like, I do appreciate you like sending the link to your Twitter via a whisper rather than just posting it in chat. I do appreciate that. Yes, I might give it a look after stream. Lightning Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, I'm always like down to see like new people like come and hang out. So it's nice just to see like new people showing up, and that. Yeah. So if you're thinking of getting into Monster Hunter, if there's any questions you have, feel free to ask, and I will do what I can to try and sell someone else's soul to this game. But if the monsters are actually, you know, pretty good for like art inspiration as well, actually. Like just the way some of these things are designed and made. I mean, I guess a good example of that I can use is like, you know, as an example is Zenogre. So, each Monster Hunter game is somewhat self-contained. There is an overall lore, but the story of each game is basically self-contained, so you can actually start the series at any game. I would recommend World as a good starting point, because I feel like it's the most approachable for someone new to the series. So, you know, so if you're looking to get into the series, Weld is probably your best bet for like your first Monster Hunter game. Because I think it has the best blend of what the series is about, and it's more casual friendly. Because I will admit, the older games, they are fucking hardcore. I'm gonna be real. So they're not the most approachable to like new players. And I'm gonna be real on that one. So yeah, so I would definitely say if you want to pick up the series, start with World, and then if you're interested in the older games, to play them then. But yeah, no. As for the overarching lore of this series, unfortunately I can't say what it is yet. Mostly because Damar has, because it's relevant to the final boss of World, and we haven't got there yet, so it would be a spoiler for Damar. Because the final boss of Iceborn is, yeah, very essential to the fucking lore of this series. Ooh. As for an idea of like, so this is something I really love about this series, and who knows, it might be something you end up enjoying if you pick it up. Every monster in these games is designed as an animal first and a fight second. So a lot of thought goes into their biology and ecology and how they work. Like, if they have a attack like breathing fire or anything, well, why do they have that? Like, it puts thought into what causes the fire and why they might need it or use it, as well as like how it's made. So they put a lot of thought into stuff. Like even this electrified like tiger coated T-Rex we're fighting, that like there's reasons it like has these abilities and operates the way it does. So like, a lot of thought goes into their design. And again, the best example I can give of a monster in this series for that design stuff, which again, this series is probably full of stuff for inspiration for artists, is one monster, Zenogre. He's basically like a large, like, spiky wolf thing that has these electric abilities. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But, now my lover, one of my people, I see. But yeah, no, there are some RPG elements to these games as well, yeah. It's not, yeah, The only
I
weapon
got
that plays like a first-person shooter is the bow gun and the bow, which is what I'm using right now. As I was gonna say, yeah. So Zenoka is this like spiky wolf with these electric abilities. But when you understand how his thing works and what gives him his abilities, it's actually quite cool. So there's a type of bug in Monster Hunter called vulgar bugs, and basically they're bugs that give off a small electrical like surge. One vulgar bug on its own is not that powerful, but a group of them is can be pretty destructive, or like produce quite a powerful current. And what Zenoka does is his spikes are actually designed like little hives for the vulgar bugs. So what he does is he releases a pheromone that draws the vulgar bugs to him. They then use the spikes as little hives, and his fur conducts the electricity they give off and stores it, allowing him to then electrify his attacks and perform like lightning-based abilities via his fur like conducting and the electricity that the bugs are giving off. So that's one example I can give of like going into the like biology, psychology of the monsters, and how a surprising lot of thought goes into like how they operate and why they operate in specific ways. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know if like if you're being serious with that. 'Cause I don't know. I'm just talking about like the stuff I enjoy from this series. Whether or not I'm doing it justice though is always up in the air. All right, what monster's currently roaming the map?
Only Bombaroo.
There is a Nightshade Bluemu as well.
Oh, I don't see that one.
Oh, speaking of Plume, I just ran into it.
Huh? Perfect. Listo. Oh, I think I fucked up.
Now you
Oh.
got him.
That was all planned, calculated.
Yep, a calculated move. Definitely 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Good question. So, I don't know a huge amount about art. I guess, what kind of, like, art stuff do you do? As I said, I don't know a huge amount about art, mostly because I have zero artistic talent.
I would argue, but
Like the full extent of my ability to at least in terms of like drawing is the full extent of my drawing ability is Stickman figure. I can do some art stuff, but because I do like models for D&D in Hero Forge, which I think I'm pretty decent at that. But in terms of actual drawing stuff, I'm pretty bad at it. So I don't have a lot of artistic talent, I will admit. But I do have a lot of friends who like to draw. Oh, I might get carded here.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah, I could see he slept you over there. Yeah. Oh, I got one. Not a question about art specifically, but I guess I do have like a conversation like properly to use. So, and this goes out to like both people I'm discussing here. What animes have you guys watched recently, if any at all?
Recent.
Yeah, recently.
Well,
Assuming you have watched any anime recently.
wait. I need to look it up because I forget the names. But it was on Netflix. It was adaptation of a manga. It
That's
was
most
on a
anime.
manga. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Like where? What was the name?
Ah, okay. So you started with logos and then eventually branched out to stuff like banners, and now you do like you do like VTuber and like Twitch emotes. That's actually really cool. Nice. Yeah. Well, so I'll definitely check out some of the stuff you made on like on your on the on the Twitter you and me. But that is cool though. Well, admit I have somewhat fallen down the VTuber rabbit hole. I don't want to say recently because it wasn't recent, but I know I've fallen down the VTuber rabbit hole a little bit myself. Maybe I should make a Zinogre spread bow gun. So I've got the tools to actually make a genuine, not genuine, but I have the tools to make a decent spread build, including the essential skill spread bow. So I could probably get away with it. Basically, it's a shotgun build. That's what spread ammo is. Oh, that's a Legiana. There's also a Baroth on the map.
Oh yeah, I see them. Nice.
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
we hear you, Legiana. We are aware of your presence.
Okay, one more time.
But this Legiana has, like, just want. I guess this Legiana wants to make sure, without a shadow of doubt, we know she's here before she starts attacking.
And good night.
Yep.
I'm gonna fall asleep
Oh, they
in the
turtle
middle of
ring.
the turf. Let me just see it.
Yep. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a one-sided turf war, but let's see.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yep. Oh, that looks really painful.
Get grabbed. Oh no, not me. I jumped in the smoke again.
Spending more time with this hunt asleep than you are awake.
Actually.
There's shinies in the sleep powder.
Yeah, I want them.
Same. Yeah, I'll take the risk.
My inner loot goblin can't wait.
Yep, the inner loot goblin is calling.
Do we want to fight the Legiana or finish the
Let's
thingy?
finish the Bloomu and then we'll come back to the Legiana. So I will say, I do have Twitter, but I do not use it. I am gonna be honest with that. Mostly because Twitter is like a...
It's a really weird place.
yeah. It's a bit of a cesspit, so I don't really use my Twitter.
And lately it's full of really weird people.
Yeah.
There's no moderation of your opinions, so you can imagine how radical it got.
Oh god, yeah. That sounds about right.
There's like, you scroll Twitter for something you watch, and then there's a lot of promotion for OnlyFans, then there's people saying Nazis were good, and
Oh
yeah.
god. Yeah, I see.
Twitter nowadays.
Yeah.
Not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
I have it only for because of our channel, like news channel in the country has there.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason.
I will admit, I only set up a Twitter account, to try to get a free skin on a game.
I think I did it as well.
Yeah. I set it up because for a time, Rivals of Aether were doing a promotion where if you followed Alpharad and the creator on Twitter, you got a in-game skin for Excalibur. For the Discord, so I mentioned it earlier, I don't like just giving my Discord out, if that makes sense. And I haven't set up a Discord for the Twitch channel yet. That's because I'm not affiliated yet, and I don't get enough viewers to feel like I was warrant making a Discord for it yet. But also, generally I'm a pretty somewhat. I don't know if secretive is the right word.
Careful.
Careful.
Responsible.
Yeah, but part of that is due to trust issues from a number of things. Yeah. So I'm very careful about this stuff. I'm probably more careful than I should be, but that's assuming there is a level of how careful one can be.
Well, I would argue. I think you never can be careful enough. Like,
I mean, fair.
it's
Yeah.
always better to be more careful than not even a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, you have a good point. Yeah. I'm gonna eat some food, get my stamina back.
Yes,
Because
good
my
idea.
stamina dropped all the way down to like the basic level. Alright. Hey, we could probably capture this balloon and then go on to the next hunt,
Mhm.
which will probably be Legiana. There we are. Yeah, I just need to find my way over to the balloon wheel.
Or you can go fight for the Legiana if you want, and I might just capture him.
Yep.
As you like.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I'm slowly like relearning the ranged weapon controls. Because I learned them very well when I was doing like Call of Taroth.
Hmm.
And then I proceeded to stop using ranged weapon to like fight other things, and now I've forgotten the muscle memory on on the ranged weapon controls.
Yeah.
Yep.
It always takes a little time.
Yeah. It's funny you mention that. So, I do plan to get affiliated at some point. I don't think I've met all the criteria to become affiliated yet. But I do plan to at some point, because then I can introduce like channel points and some emotes and stuff. As for the VTuber question, I have given it some thought, because I know like just having the gameplay on screen without like another thing like a model or like a face cam does take away some people's like thing to actually sit down and watch a stream, and making it and becoming a VTuber would allow me to keep my privacy in that. So I have actually been giving it some thought, and I will admit I am undecided at the moment, but I have actually given it thought and been thinking about it. Because I know at the moment, obviously, I don't do face cam because I don't want people seeing my face. But I also know the lack of stuff like face cam or a model on screen that moves, or even just a PNG, like takes a lot of people out of a stream. I know there's probably a fair few that click on a stream then immediately click away because it doesn't have one of those things. Also, Barroth's coming into the tundra.
Nice.
Yep. I just
Tour 4. Let's go!
Yep. And I just realized I don't have any hot drinks, so I'll be joining you there shortly.
No worries.
Yep.
Oh, Barry, we're getting destroyed.
But yeah, no. But in terms of it looks like Yana might leave the locale before we can get the kill. But in terms of like overall plan, I don't know. Because I mostly do this as like a hobby. I didn't really plan this to like become a career. Mostly because I don't think I'm interesting enough to get enough followers to make it a career. And I know like to make streaming a thing, you need a lot of followers that are there regularly giving money. And also I feel like if this becomes a career, I won't enjoy it as much. because it will feel like something I have to do rather than something I want to do. Okay, I think I remember how to do those now. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I've actually had it a few times where I've had artists come in and like offer to like make emotes and stuff for me. But main thing I have with that, or like they come in and like immediately try and advertise themselves. And, yeah. And the thing is, like, they offer that, but then they never actually ever turn up again to another stream. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like I said, if I can get my channel affiliated, I would definitely I would have to look at getting emotes and stuff. So I wouldn't be opposed to that stuff. It's just at the moment I'm not affiliated, so I have no idea how I would even go about it. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Legiana's gonna leave before we can.
Nah.
I mean, we might be able to, but I have no idea.
I think I did pretty good damage, so she should be low.
Yeah. Ooh, ow. Also, yeah, as you said, the trust issues are a main thing on that. Yeah, and you're probably right. I'll just see how like things go, I guess. Of like you just you got a lure for Rajang that you just unlocked at the side. That's like, oh boy, that is that's not what I think you want to touch. Yeah, definitely. Bye, Millie. So, yeah, no, Millie. Bye, Emily. Thanks for chilling out. And yeah, I look forward to seeing some of your art stuff for sure. Have a good evening. I mean, the main reason I've been using this sticky gun for this is we get more stuff for breaking parts and stuff and that.
Yeah.
And sticky ammo is apparently the best way to do that because you can more easily target areas of the monster. On top of that, if you hit the head, you can stun them, which gives openings. That's why I've been bow gunning it while we've been doing this.
Which is great. The more loot, the better.
Definitely. It also will get us more points for our master rank leveling.
Yeah.
Because breaking parts also like gives more XP to your hunter rank. I see Baroff and Legiana want to go another round.
Yeah. Another one, third one, but doesn't seem they will do the turf war again.
Yeah. Oh, he running.
Still no scar, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yep.
Oh.
But I think for farming mastering, I know the two main areas you want to look for are the Tundra and the Elder's Recess, apparently. Because they basically give you access to the bulk of the Elder Dragons, as well as some of the elite monsters.
Oh yeah, that might be. Do you wanna? Oh, after we kill Legiana, that maybe we switch to my guiding lens, or
Maybe.
the levels are like. Do the levels balance somehow, or is it the host?
I think it's the host's one we use.
Oh, okay.
My Tundra's at level 2, I think, or level 3.
You just level up to the 3.
Okay. I know my Coral Highlands is at 4. I could definitely do with leveling my Elder's Recess, but I don't have any lures for the monsters there yet. So I can't, and you get more XP to a specific zone using monsters native to that zone.
Yeah.
So if you use the monsters that show up in multiple areas, you don't get as much XP. Which is
I
also
see, I
why
see.
monsters like Banburo and Ebidio, Dobron, and Volgrand are worth really low amounts of points. Because they literally go everywhere. Same for Savage Devil Joe, though the actual Savage Devil Joe fights worth a lot of Master Rank points. Apparently Rajang's worth a fair bit of Master Rank points, but that's Rajang.
Ah, skull. Let's go.
Oh, yep. Alright, hopefully we can catch it in time.
Yeah, of course. Okay, she's landing right here. No.
Nope.
Yeah, there's enough time.
Okay. No idea which
Perfect.
monster to do next because I have no idea who's been here longer out of the Rathian and the Baroth.
Yeah, I have not noticed.
Yeah. First, I am going to hand in my I'm gonna like hand in my stuff to the handler.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Okay, it was the Rathian's been here because Barioth just left.
Hmm.
Actually, let me see what I have in terms of lures. I might have something for an Elder's Recess monster.
Oh, I just got Coro Region 2-5. Nice.
Oh, nice.
So just 2 more levels, I think. Is it 59 or 69, the next one?
69, and then it's 99
Ah.
for the last one.
It's a long way to go still.
Yep. Alright, I'm luring out a Dodo Gamma. So what I think we can do is we can just follow the Dodo around, pick up some of its tracks to get some XP for the area, and then we kill it to get the master rank stuff.
Hmm.
So I need to make sure I grab cool drinks before I get out there. I keep forgetting, it's because I don't have them built into my like sets. So when I restock my items, I forget to re-grab them. Yeah. I'm sure the
Oh,
Dodo
Mondo
Gamma
shop.
Appreciation Society will like forgive me for this one. But yeah, I have got some lures for Rathalos as well, but the only one I have that's strictly for the volcano is Dodo Gamma.
So we have to kill her, him, or something.
We have to kill that boy, yeah. But we can follow Dodo for a while and just pick up tracks, which will get us a fair bit of XP. Because Dodo's pretty passive.
Honestly,
as long as we don't touch
I'm
him.
not really proud for it. Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, there's a reason he is best boy and is beloved by the community. Well, one, he's fucking adorable, but also just he's really chill. Like, he doesn't have problems if you don't make problems. He just wants to eat rock.
Relatable.
Yeah.
He's really cute, just wobbling around.
Yeah, I do love his little waddle he does.
There he goes.
Yep. Also, I don't know if you've ever
Munching
seen a
on some
Devil Joe pick up Dodo Gamma, but it's fucking hilarious.
I think I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, because like
I
monsters below
actually
us.
didn't see.
Yeah, because I know like monsters below a certain size, Joe doesn't turf for. He just picks up, and Dodo Gamma's one of them. And it's really a Dogoron's another one. A Dogoron falls into the size range where Joe can just pick him up, which is hilarious.
Poor Dogo.
Yeah, but with Dodo, because of how like big Dodo's like not head, body is, like Joe's jaw looks like it's stretched to the fucking limit just to hold him. It's so funny. Yeah. The only downside about like the track strat on with using Dodo is really slow. Because I know like the primary one to rapidly level up the Coral Highlands is to spam Titsuyaku and just follow him around to pick up tracks, and then when when you've picked up enough, you just go like back to the handler, hand in, and then summon another Titsu to do it again. There's apparently, the same strategy works for the Wildspire, but use a Baroth instead.
Hmm.
Because I'm guessing like Baroth runs a lot and leaves a lot of tracks.
He leaves even though like spits on the walls and stuff.
Yeah, he also leaves like the mud on the walls and stuff. Dodo, I imagine, is the primary one used for this area because he's the lowest ranked one, so it's easier to summon him. The only problem is though he's not very fast, so following him for tracks like takes a bit.
But you can't be mad at the boy.
Oh hell no! You can't be mad at him. He's doing his best. He is operating on 3 brain cells.
That's more than I have, so.
That's more than most of us are operating on. Once the thing at the side says Dodo Gamma will leave the locale soon, then we'll initiate the fight.
Sure.
Normally I'd say we just fight, but like I'm trying to level up the Elder's Recess, and this is apparently the best method for it. Did not mean to Power Toad.
Poor Palico.
Yeah. You ever just chilling, being a little frog, and then a hunter just walks up and boots you?
I did not have a footprint for the whole region in the forest here.
Yeah, he didn't
there's
drop any
another
for the
one.
forest, but he's dropping them again now. But yeah, no, for the
Yeah.
entire time he was in the forest, he didn't drop any footprints. But now he's like leaving footprints again. To be fair, I think the footprints are on a bit of a timer as well. Like the monster only drops so many, and then there's like a brief wait period, and then he drops them again.
Wee.
But also it could be because Dodo is like only in the only supposed to be in the for the volcano section.
Yeah, that might be, yeah.
So I think he only like drops them here, yeah. I guess it would be weird to get tracks in a zone where the monster is not even supposed to be.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yep. The average reaction to Dodo Gamma. He has such a derpy face. Oh, bone pile.
Nothing that gives XP.
No, but you never know what items from the Guiding Lands are needed for augments and which and what aren't.
Yeah, that's true.
So may as well just grab everything.
Oh, nice. 250.
Ooh,
That's nice.
yeah. Oh, Dodo's on the move again.
You think he's gonna munch the rock again?
Yeah, probably. But that's good because that drops a big track we can use. So when can I expect your membership for the Dodo Gamma Appreciation Society?
Or can we do it right now when you have the time?
Yeah, we've got the time. We may as well like fill in the form. I think we fight the dodo, and then I think we finish the stream by giving a raging brachia another attempt.
Okay, sure thing.
Yeah, because I think we might do a bit better this week. We know a little bit more
Yeah.
about the fight now and know what we're getting into.
And we'll be relaxed. Dodo is giving us
Yeah,
all the morale power we need.
Dodo is giving us all the morale we could ever need. Yeah, and you've got like a supply of max potions now, so you've got like panic buttons.
He's so adorable.
Go on, eat your rock, Dodo. We will make sure nothing disturbs you.
There might be a bone pile here.
I know there's a mining pile right here.
I've actually noticed that often next to the nests there are bone piles, or even inside them.
Yeah, that checks. So I'll make sure to grab a pitfall trap when we go for a raging, and I'll put it on the the erupting bit, and then when it erupts, we just gotta get him to go on it, and that should get us a huge chunk of damage.
It's really nice that you can just walk next to the monsters like this.
Yeah, I think it depends on like the monster's temperament. Depends if you can just walk alongside them.
Yeah, maybe like Pickle won't let you, but
Pickle
even
won't, for sure.
even the Viper Toby Kadachi just let me walk right by him.
Yeah.
He didn't mind it, which is cool.
Yeah,
He's
I know, like
going to sleep.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Easy.
oh yeah, he's going to sleep.
Ah, so cute.
I do love his
Yeah,
like sleep. Is like you're just like half submerged in the
Ah,
floor.
he's snoozing.
Yeah. He's just like. I love this monster so much.
Now let's plant bombs.
Yeah. All right. I think we've gotten all we can out of following him, so it's time to engage.
No hesitation. I have a rich history in killing Dodo, unfortunately.
Yep.
Oh, poor Dodo.
That's it though. I'm probably gonna end stream after like our raging Rocky attempt because I was planning to like stop a bit earlier today just because like I've got to take care of a few things. Ow.
Yeah, no worries.
Ooh, there's a large bone pile here.
We really have to kill Dodo?
We can cap it. Please just become capturable, Dodo. This is hurting my heart.
Okay, let's capture him.
I don't think he's capturable yet.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I have enough research for it.
Same.
He's not limping yet, so...
Yeah, we'll know if he tries to leave the zone.
I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
He's skull, 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 skull. I
Oh,
see the skull.
yeah, I see it.
I'm alright on him for a bit.
Let's go. Oh, mining spot. Tink, tink, tink.
Oh.
Oh.
He just left.
There, I saw a trap down here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Level up, nice.
Nice. Considering I came in here with my volcano at level 1, I believe we actually got 2 levels out of this.
Nice.
I think, anyway. I'm pretty sure I came with my volcano at level 1.
Ooh, 700 points.
Ooh, nice.
Found a crystallized bone of the leather.
Ooh, very nice. Alright,
Those are nice.
I'm gonna hand this in at the handler, and then I'm gonna exit the guiding lands so we can set up raging Rocky.
250. And 250, nice.
Yeah, the guiding lands is fun. Well, it's fun with friends.
Yeah, alone it was like, not like this, it's better. Oh,
Yeah.
communication. Oh, wait, you left.
Yeah, because I left the guiding lands. Oh. I mean, you said you just left the so I think you actually just DC'd. Ah, sucks.
Need to connect again. Got disconnected for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I'm here.
All right. Make sure you got anti-blast equipped.
Yeah, anti-blast, you're right.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry
Nice.
about blast blight while we're fighting him.
1 ancient, 2 max, Rico,
Yep.
this and that.
I don't know if you have any mega nutrient, but I don't know if you have any mega nutrient and mandragora. But if so, I would put at least five of those into your inventory.
I have. Oh, I don't have any.
Yeah, that's
I have
fine.
50
That's fine
mandragora,
if
but
you,
not an ancient.
yeah, that's fine if you don't. But it's worth doing because you can combine them to make max potions.
Hmm.
So you can use you can only bring 5 Mega Nutrient with you, but you can bring 10 Mandagora. But the only reason you'd bring more than 5 Mandagora is if you had Mushroom Answer, which I'm pretty sure you don't. Yeah. So yeah, so our best bet is bring 5 Mandagora, 5 Mega Nutrient, because they allow you to then craft 5 max potions on the fly on top of the 2 you bring.
Yeah.
So it just gives you more like panic buttons, and natural healing against this guy is not exactly recommended.
Have a look around.
One energy blast.
But, yeah. I believe to craft a nutrient you need blue mushroom and bitterbug, and to craft mega nutrient you need nutrient and honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been doing your side quests, but one of the side quests allows you to cultivate 4 items in the botanist.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just got mine set where I have honey. Well, I just have those 4 things going at once.
Yeah, I have not done that. Might
yeah.
need to actually do it for the next time. So I have.
Yeah. Well, we're rocking some pretty strong stuff, so the side quest shouldn't be too difficult now. Because we're both rocking some pretty strong equipment now. Yeah, I believe the one that upgrades the botanist is It's a capture a regular Brachydios quest. That's the one that upgrades the botanist and allows you to bring 4 things. Oh, it said you withdrew from the quest.
Yeah, I joined the quest and it said I left the quest.
That's weird. It says I'm waiting for you to join the quest now, so I'll just hang out here and camp for a sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna just eat real quick and I'm there.
Yeah, yep. Alright,
Hello.
Yep, alright, I'm gonna buff up real quick. I don't know if you've made any Mega Demon Drug and Mega Armor skins.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I can check if I.
I mean, you can craft them at the melder as well, so so you can easily just like make a bunch if you have like the if you have the extra stuff.
Demon Drag, yeah.
Yep, Demon Drug and Armor skin. Also, if you have Immunizer, I would equip that. It just improves your passive regen. So you'll regenerate the red part of your health quicker.
Immunizer.
Yep. Yeah, because
Yeah, I need catalyst for everything, and I don't have any bitter bugs, so
Yeah.
I can't make any.
Yeah, that checks. Don't worry. But yeah,
Oh,
because
come on,
we're
mate.
getting to the point we're getting to the point now where some of these monsters are requiring us to buff up before the fight. I definitely think that the buffs will help against Raging Brachy. But don't worry if you don't have Immunizer. All it does is just regenerate the red section of health quicker. So it's one of the things of it's helpful, but not actually a necessary buff. Now, Demon Drug and Armor Skin, on the other hand, I would say those are basically essential.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Proceed with caution.
Well, he's enraged, means his entire body is gooped.
It's
Oh, nice.
not
Okay, I
global.
sniped the goop off his head.
Watch
Nice.
yourself.
Oh, I
Okay,
got the
yeah.
hand.
Oh, nice. Okay, we just need to get the other hand. And then we have somewhat of a safety net. I got the other hand. I'm just going to assume we're never going to get the tail, so I'm not even going to try.
Oh my god, not the ideal RAM, not the audio. Everything froze for a second. Oh.
Okay, we need to get the goop off his head and hand.
I got the
again.
tail, I got the tail.
Oh, nice.
I
Got
got
the
the
head?
head.
One of us got the head, not sure which one, but one of us got it.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. We need to try and break his arms, because then he can't like,
Yeah.
because then he can't regoop them.
Okay, I died.
Yeah, I've degooped this arm. I think he's weak to ice damage, but I'm not actually. I need to double check it. But
I
think
got the tail.
I think he's weak to ice. Which, if he is, that means the Frostfang Barrier weapons we made might actually
I
come
got
in
the
handy
arm.
here. Ow.
Oh fuck.
Oof.
We're doing better on the degooping,
Yeah, we're degooping him.
but not we. Ah,
He's still like significantly faster than anything else we've fought.
yeah, but it feels like you degoop him, and before you get to get some damage in, he's gooped
He's
again.
regooped, yeah. Alright, I've degooped his arms and, well, one of his arms and his head. I think it's also just trying to learn which attacks give us an opening we can exploit.
Yeah.
Like the one where he does like a big wind-up punch, that gives us a pretty decent sized opening to attack him. So a lot of it's going to be just exploiting like openings. Fireproof Mantle might be worth bringing as well, actually. I don't know if it reduces the explosion damage, but it might. So I think the explosions are counted as fire damage, so Fireproof Mantle might actually help with tanking the explosions.
Oh, I always forget he swings to the side in this attack.
Yeah.
I hit his head once.
Nice.
Again.
Ow.
It's just stones are weak. Okay, I'm dead. No. Oof.
I hate that attack. Honestly, I think surviving the head like slam might just be like spam Superman dive. Okay, degooped an arm. Oh, that's something. We should try the flint shot, because you have one as well. So it's I think it's whatever the button is to like to bring up the aimer for the slinger, press that after you do a spirit slash. So any part of the spirit slash combo.
Oh yeah,
press the
I
button.
see.
Yeah, because this flint shot can actually degoop as well.
Oh,
Because that's what I've been doing, and yeah, it seems to work. So we can use that as a way to try and like help degoop while still being able to go on the offense. Ow! Landed right on top of me with that one. I'm just getting ready to Superman dive. Okay, he always goes to the right with that, so I think for the third slam, we should run to the left. Because it seems like he always, like, pivots it to the right.
nice, all good up.
Yep. Which means he's gonna be doing a lot of explosions.
I'm trying to hit him, but he dodges all the time.
Yeah, he does keep moving.
Oh, I almost buried it. Oh,
But I degooped an arm.
nice, 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 nice.
I saw my life flash before my eyes just then.
I buried him. Oh,
Nice. Yeah, I will admit, I'm not sure like how useful parrying him is, just because the explosion will probably hit you on the rebound.
it thankfully hit the degooped arm, so it did damage to him.
That's good. Ow! Oh, he's enraged.
Oh, he had to roar. I was just about to degoop his arm.
Yep. Oh, okay, he's gone to the volcano. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go grab the pitfall trap. 'Cause
Sure.
I forgot to grab it. And actually, may as well use this chance to restock as well for you. Because I don't know how much of your healing you got for.
Yeah. I still have some, but better to restock now than
Yeah,
late.
I will say we will not get many chances to restock once we enter that volcano. Yeah, once we step foot in that volcano, we will not get much chance to restock.
Oh, I actually used up only the heals that you get to the quest.
Oh, okay. You're actually doing pretty good then. If we've only used up the built-in quest heals. I guess I don't remember. Do you have a free meal on your set as one of your skills?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I have
so
it.
that
I
probably
think-
helps out a
yeah.
lot as well. Like the fact that that allows you to not consume.
Yeah,
something.
thanks to that I'm doing way better.
Yep.
I have it as a level 4 gem. It's, I think,
Yeah, a lot of the
The
level
free
4
ticket
gems
I
just
also-
have it built in, which is really helpful.
yeah.
I haven't been able to set the trap yet. He's been trying to punch me since the moment I stepped into the area. The volcano's already erupted once.
But he seemed to be inside, so
Yep.
be nice.
Alright, I degooped an arm. Okay, I've got the trap down on the geyser, so now it's got to keep him off it until it erupts again. I can also use the shock trap afterwards to get us more of an opening.
I got the tail.
Yeah.
I exploded, but it's gone.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna get away.
There's the re-enrage. I decouped an arm. Decoup the other arm.
I'm back in.
Nice. Yes, I got a mount.
Nice.
We can hopefully get a knockdown here. No, he fell. He
Very
walked into the
nice.
pitfall.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
well,
never mind.
it's fine. I can just put the shock trap there after.
I can do it.
Yeah. It's just one of
I don't
each
have
trap
it.
we
Fuck.
hit him with, he'll be stuck in it less and less. That's the main downside. So it won't change our strategy as much. It just means we won't lock him down as long. Oh, I got the. Oh, I thought I got the tail. As in, I thought I unslimed it.
His ends should be weak. Oh, he really always moves just the second you're gonna hit him.
Yeah, he does. Oh, oh, the volcano's erupting.
Yes, yes, yes. He's getting damage, nice.
Yep. There you go.
Nice.
Shock trapped him. Let's use this opening.
I got
Yeah.
his head.
Nice. Okay, I think depending which part of his body is currently like super goo, is depends what super moves he does. So like if his head is, he'll do like the skull bash, the like the 3-line explosion attack. So I think I've only seen because he's only done that when his head's been red. So as long as we keep his head from gooping, he shouldn't do it. But I hate how much this like monster makes me say the word gooping.
Yeah.
I fucking
We do
hate
say
it.
it more than we should.
It's because that's what he's doing, though. It's like, I hate how much he makes you say it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. No idea what the fuck happened there.
I went into the sheath and forgot the animation backs up a little.
Ah.
So I
yeah,
got
that'll
back
do it.
into the animation. Oi, 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 oi. And I have the most shit meals in the... Nothing gives me hope.
Yep.
But I love those.
I almost carded myself.
Ooh.
I rolled onto one of the slime patches as it was glowing red. Fortunately, I was able to roll off it before it exploded, but yeah, I almost carded myself.
Here, on my way.
But we can go for a wall splat if you have any,
I do.
Yep.
He's getting damage by the volcano at least.
Yep. At least we have that going for us. Okay, I don't know if he'll reach. Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's get that head.
Okay. Finally.
Ow.
Took a lot of it.
Yep. Ah! If wondering, this is the hardest phase of the fight. If we can
Okay.
get him to the last area, the fight should become significantly easier. It will
he's
still be
enraged.
difficult, but it will be a lot easier to manage. Okay, I think he's enraged.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
No.
Yep,
Oh,
just
he's
Superman
spamming my-
dive. Thank God I got my temporal mantle right now.
Yeah. I will not have it soon, but thank God.
Yeah, temporal mantle. It's basically suicide not to have it in these endgame monster fights.
Okay, we got his arm.
Yeah, they should probably get out of this like hallway because this is just dangerous.
I
There's
got
like no
another
room to
arm.
maneuver.
Yeah. But we destroyed all of his things because he couldn't move away.
That is true.
And with the temporal, it's okay because you don't die from
Yeah,
it.
with the temporal it's good, but mine's ran out and pretty sure yours will run out. Out.
Oh, fucking shit. Nice,
Oh
he's
yeah, it's
getting
the
some damage
eruptions
in.
happening again. Do you have a shock trap still?
No.
Okay.
I might need to restock in a bit, so...
That's fair.
I hit his head once, the horn.
Nice. I just realized you can probably parry the run up he does for the punch.
Yeah, I was trying, but I always miss the timing.
Yeah.
And I don't like when he spams this when I'm in a corner.
Yeah.
I got his tail.
Nice.
I parried but didn't do damage.
Oh, I degooped an arm.
Yeah.
He just immediately. Oh, we can wallbang again.
I got his arm.
Nice.
Need to stay down.
Yeah, I'm just staying down after he hits me for like a second,
Yeah,
just in
me
case
too,
he has
me
a
too.
follow-up.
I don't have any slinger yet.
I have slinger ammo. I just need to get on his head.
Pretty difficult to get on top of him.
It can be. The difficult part is you might accidentally hit his arm, and then you've got to like try and get to his head.
Yeah.
Oh, I broke his head.
I
He
got
sh-
his
okay.
arm again.
Nice. Alright, he shouldn't be able to goop his head anymore because his head's broken.
No, I'm burning.
Okay. That shiny was a fucking trap. So there was a shiny
Oh,
on the
fuck.
floor. I tried to go for it, and it's on top of a big track. So instead of picking up the shiny, my character knelt down to try and like pick up the track. And it's like, this is not the time to do that while we've got a fucking Bracky going on a bloody rampage. Oh, knocked him down.
Nice.
Yes, I broke one of his hands. And I did goop the other. Oh, did we get
I
both
got
his hands?
The head back in,
Oh, nice. We got both his hands.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I got part broke on the side twice.
Let's go.
Yep. Okay.
And his head was good.
Oh.
I don't know if it was just
I
because
thought he
of
was
the
like,
rage
I
or...
thought he was about to move zone, but now he's still fighting.
Yeah, I thought so.
But we can wall. I thought we could wall splat, but now it's gone red again. So I think it was just like
It
weird,
was
like
there for a
him
bit.
trying to go back to the zone. But anyway, okay, we so basically, he shouldn't be auto exploding anymore, which means we can actually go on. We can actually do some damage now. Because all his attacks will just leave a little slime puddle instead.
He still goops his arms and head.
Yeah, I'm noticing. Seems he shouldn't do. The thing said he can't regoop them if you break them. Or maybe he doesn't goop them as quickly or as often, I guess. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't got the download on this guy anymore. At one time I did, on like when I played the game.
Okay, I'm really close to dying.
Yeah, focus on.
I
Yeah,
need to back
you
up.
go and heal. Oh, my temporal's back
I'm
up.
gonna back up.
All right. Oh yes. Okay, quick, go to camp and restock. We've got to the final area.
Nice. Okay. I have everything.
Yeah, so this will be our last chance to restock. I want to get your reaction to this. So wait for me before we go in. Let's go. Alright, let's head on in. After you.
Okay.
Alright, stay here.
Holy shit.
Look at the entrance.
Holy fuck.
We have an emergency.
So, this phase, this is a either we die or he dies.
I think we know.
Yep.
Now
Now-
this is not good.
How his slime works here is it instead of it exploding immediately, it forms like a damage zone that damages you
Uh-huh.
when you stand in it. Right?
So it doesn't explode?
Not yet. Every so often, he'll do an attack where he'll like let out a roar, which will cause it all to detonate at once. So we just gotta be mindful of where he's placed it and make sure we keep out of the spot. Basically, it becomes a bit of a management game of like just keeping an eye on where the goop is for when he does the roar.
Okay.
That said, when the goop explodes from the roar, it actually will damage him if he's caught in the explosions.
Okay. So you could roll now.
And that's not the roar. You'll know it when you hear it. It'll be like a very high pitched one.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have like the sound effect of when you use a sonic bomb, for example. But yeah, but when that happens, he'll take damage from the explosions. But this is what I mean by by if we can get him here, the fight becomes easier. Because, well, we don't have to deal with as much of the exploding shenanigans. But unfortunately, the downside is we can't leave to restock. So it's literally a last man. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Oh, he did
Yeah, see what I
get some
mean?
damage.
Yeah, he takes a...
Yeah.
So you can kind of beat him in this phase by having him kill himself. If you just last long enough, you can just keep nuking his own health bar. Yeah, no, but the primary difficulty on this phase is literally managing the damage zones. But I think you can see what I mean by say he's a lot more manageable here.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, he's doing that attack. That roll will just put a slime down at your feet. So ideally, just stand on top of a slime pile when he does it, so it just stacks them. Plus leaving us more room to hide.
Oh, nice.
There he goes again. Ow! I was not in a good spot for that one. Oh, no, I'm stunned. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Please. Yes, okay, I'm good, I'm good, I can move. Okay. Yeah, but imagine like how people reacted to this for the first time.
Oh, must have been really cool to have this fight for the first time.
Definitely.
Like even for the veterans.
Yeah.
He could roll now.
Yep. Alright, oh, try and lead him over here, because over there is all goo. So, it'll be safer, so we at least got some room to move over here.
Be nice if you roars inside that. Oh, the goo disappears one time.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh no, not now. Ooh, I dodged it.
Oh. Yeah. I think if you have earplugs 5, you don't get stunned by the roar there, so you can still move while he does it. But earplugs is a very expensive skill. It's like a 3 slot. So yeah, so most of the time earplugs is not worth it. Because that's effectively 5 3 slots you need to use.
Not good. Not good.
This is basically just one massive war of attrition right now. Oh, we can wall splat.
Yeah.
We'll wall splat after he goes
Nice.
up. Nice. Nope. The reason I say like we can't cap him is part of the special effect of this type of battlefield is we can't put traps down.
Oh no, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Not ideal.
Yeah, don't worry, he's coming for me though, so you're good. Alright, and temporal mantling.
I used my max potion.
Alright.
Two.
Oh, he's about to do the roar, I think. Okay, no, it's not the one that explodes, it was just the slime one. Yeah, we are running out of room to hide. Right, coming down.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a normal roar. Over here.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't hit him. Oh.
Oh no, he did. I saw at least one of them hit him. Yeah. But I like that they're actually showing it in the gameplay that, because in the lore for Raging Bracky, because I mentioned this last week, it does say that the explosions from this new slime is powerful enough to even harm the Brachydios doing it. So I like that they're actually showing it in gameplay about the fact that he damages himself here whilst doing like these.
It's a really good detail to the. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously they couldn't show that much in the older games. That's something I've noticed they've done with World a lot, is like they add stuff that's relevant to that monster's lore in like how they fight. For example, like the spikes being hives on Zenogre, because in older games you couldn't tell the spikes were hives.
Yeah.
Mostly due to like the lower textures and shit. But in World, due to the higher textures, you can tell, you can make it out. Ow!
Oh.
No! Dang.
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, nah. That was our best
I was
attempt
laying
yet,
on the
though.
ground. Yeah. I think I didn't die because of his attack, but the goo.
Yeah,
on
the DOT from the goo. Yeah.
Yeah, he put it on me as I was in the animation still.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh.
So, we were doing pretty good, though. That was our best attempt, yeah.
Yeah, the more it sucks.
Yeah. Oh well. The fact that we
Almost
got
did
to
it.
that final phase, though, it showed, like, the fact considering last time we never got there. And I still stand by what I said. I think the third, the last phase is the easiest.
Yeah, it definitely is because you don't have to worry about exploding.
Yeah, you just gotta keep an eye on the group.
Like the damaging zones, they don't do much damage, so it's you can even fight inside of them. You just
Yeah.
need to be careful.
Yeah,
of
you
the
just need to
roar.
watch your health. And obviously you need to
Yeah,
watch your
that's
footing in the
okay.
event he does the roar, because if you're in them when they explode, they fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I said I'm gonna be ending the stream now. But, yeah, no, not ending the stream that much earlier.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. Thanks everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. And I think we are getting closer. I think we're getting there.
Oh yeah, next time we get him.
Yeah. Let me check something. 'Cause this might... I think I've got enough research on him now to see what his weakness is. No, I do not. Fuck. But I imagine his weakness isn't that much different to a normal Bracky, so let me see what normal Bracky is. Yeah, ice. Okay, for next attempt, bring the Frostfang Barioth weapon we crafted. Because he's weak to ice damage. So that sword will actually do more damage to him than your current longsword via the ice element. Don't worry if you can't bring this, but try and bring ice attack level 6 if you can fit it in, but only if you can. Don't gimp your build to try and fit it
Yeah.
in.
I'll see. What if I can fit it?
Yeah. Which reminds me, I'm gonna check what charms I have, 'cause I think I crafted element charms. I did not. A good way to do it is to try and get it on a charm, because the charms go up to +5. But they take a lot of points, so yeah.
Yeah.
And they require parts from monsters in base game and then into master rank. But yeah. For those, yeah, he's weak to ice, I'm pretty sure, because normal Bracky is, and I imagine his weaknesses wouldn't be that much different. So the Frostfang weapon we crafted actually is the better of the two options to use here. Obviously the most ideal would be a Kajar Ice, but we don't have that.
Yeah, I forgot to look at that.
Yeah. Well, I know I don't have it. I'm pretty sure anyway.
Well, then I don't have it either.
I have every other Kajar element except ice. Literally, I've got the other 4. I'm just missing ice. I have a Kajar Ice Greatsword, but we need to fight Master and Cole for me to upgrade it. Hmm. Oh well. Yeah, no. We made some pretty good progress today.
Yeah.
Next
I
week,
think-
Safi should be back, so I think we'll do Safi raids next week. Because we need to get those points to upgrade those Safi weapons.
Yeah, I think I have mine at the best upgrade now.
Yeah.
I have basically everything on 5 and 1 attrition on 6.
Nice.
So I can't go anymore, I think.
Yeah. That's pretty good, but yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it because also Safi's just fun to fight.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. Next time Cole's available, which granted Cole's available this time, but we had other like things to worry about. I think next time Cole's available, we'll do some Cole raids, see if we can get those Kajar weapons.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing.
I imagine we would have beaten Rage and Bracky by then, hopefully anyway. But if not, it'll be good to have that on hand. And if we can get the Kajar Ice weapon and level it, we'll actually be good for the second to final boss. But anyway, I'm gonna be signing off here. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet because I think Scaffa's about to go live in a second, so I want to try and raid into her. Let me double check. Oh yeah, she's live now. Alright. We're gonna raid into Scaffa. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again Friday for Yakuza. And take care. And enjoy yourselves over at the Goat stream.